Paddy's Day. Everyone's Irish tonight.
Good job in the morning to you. The rest of the afternoon to yourself. Hello, traders. Happy St. Patrick's Day. You know, just it's a holiday, so we celebrate holidays and stuff, and hope you're having a good one. Whether you're sober or you're drunk, you know? And, right there. Someone just bought it. So we got a new NFT. It's a seasonal NFT like we do. This is actually the first repeating seasonal NFT we've ever done, right? The first seasonal NFT of all time was the St. Patrick's Day of 2021, now 2022, and already 5 have sold. Already 5 have sold, so just Jesus chimes out the gate. Who was that? Who are you? We know Crypto Hoarders got 2 already. Brentus, Dr. Hansen, and a bunch of numbers, and let's see who the next person. Who was it? You have to refresh. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that it might have been Brentus. Yeah, might have just been Brentus. Thanks so much, dude. 35 left. I'm sure you'll be fine. I don't know. Crypto Hoarder was making like, I wouldn't say he was threatening everyone, but he was like, man, they better get them while they can. Supplies limited. That's what he said in a PM to me. So I don't know, man. It's like a paper bull. You better run or something. So sorry. Just looking at there. Bitcoin, nothing. Right, it's done literally nothing today. Just hanging in there after a supply line break above the 200 moving average. flat while the index funds performed wonderfully. That classic bullish divergence is really playing out a lot, and we'll take a look at that in a minute. But we're starting with Bitcoin and crypto. I don't know. I think you're in good shape. I think if you have an equities market that's just okay, I think that's really good for Bitcoin at the 886, right? Because that's the thing we were worried about. It's like, yeah, we're showing all the variables. We're kind of doing the same things we've been doing in history, where you have massive upside. But again, we're going into famine, war, and the equities market's going to recession. We're screwed. But we're not screwed yet, because they're rallying off of that divergence and got back above critical supports. They all had to get back above. Good stuff. So that creates a better environment for Bitcoin upside, I think, for now, until something changes, which it very well could. You just might make a lower high and dump again. Crypto hoarders out of the pub, dudes. Hey, cheers to crypto hoarder and everyone. And here is my traditional green beer. Green lights, green overlay, green everything. Cheers. It's true. Be careful. Be careful out there, crypto hoarder, man. You never know. This mug's so big I can't even put it on a Costa. But it's there. It's just two beers. Two beers in one mug. I don't know what happened. I lost multiple nice mugs and glasses when I moved. So, it sucks. But I had one mug that could hold 3 beers. Anyway, so dead middle of the range. The daily's good. Look what you're doing on the daily. It's just interesting, right? It may change, but for now, look what's about to happen. You're about to, after yesterday, breaking back above 40,665. You're now back testing 40,665 as a support. And one time in history, it was support before. It was resistance before. It was resistance before. And initially, it was resistance before. So you are back testing that. That is now being regarded as support on the daily. I don't think that's bad. I don't think that could ever be bad. Well, we've just been talking about this level. We've been below it. My God, we desperately need to get back above it. You're trying, man. You're really, really trying. And you're trying to create a form of confirmation that what was once resistance is support. So closing 49 minutes like this, perfect. Because guess what? We could just engulf the living crap out of this and have an impulse candle the size of Montana. Where again, man, it's just like the argument's there. The 886, the type 2 returns, the bullish divergence, the higher lows consecutively, getting back above certain levels. So you got to get above. If you see 45K again, I think we're going to 50 to 58K. If we see, again, one more time, because it's that partial decline argument that is potential right now. It becomes confirmed at 44, 45K. Hey, we got a new NFT sale. Who was that, man? Who was that? Jesus chimes. I don't. Oh, a Gale. What's up, Gale? Thanks so much for supporting the stream and enjoy your mug. This is the Higher Lows pub, and this is the Accumulation Ale. Enjoy, where we think Bitcoin could be trying to show accumulation with a sell wall, and that's where we go to that chart. Thank you, Gail. This right here. This is the idea, where you know, it's a little nuanced and it's not really perfect, but it's just trying to paint a picture of the higher lows and the sell wall that is certainly there. All right, ascending triangle behavior. And that 12-hour, real good. I mean, 12-hour was awesome. The 12-hour was telegraphing that sellers were exhausted on a confirmation low after an engulfing candle, and we caught fall through from there. So you're doing some pretty awesome things. It's just the beginning stages. It's like, if amazing, insane 58K run to all-time highs happens, this is the stuff that has to happen before those runs. So you just have to think about it like that. All right, you're doing the right things for now, even though it could be better. Accumulation for now. You got to love the low and then, you know, a rally and then a higher low and then a rally at the same high and then you sell off and then it's a slightly higher low locally. So it's almost like a local higher low double bottom from your first low. Those aren't really bad. Those are pretty, and it's all happening at the right context area. If you're doing all this at like a, you know, from that low to high at a 38%, 50% retrace, it's really not going to be as strong an argument. It could just very well be setting up for lower prices. But just the fact that what we know about Fibonacci, you're doing all the right things at the right levels for potential major upside. So hasn't really happened yet, but we're here every day looking at this stuff, all right? This is not Oregon duck green. I mean, it is, but at the same time, it's not. Cristobal, man. You know, y'all got some Saban in your program right now, but who doesn't now? So that's your Bitcoin daily. 3-day, let's go to the other chart. 3 days, fantastic. Same idea, same argument going on the 3-day after the massive bullish engulfing candle. The longs have defended that 203-day simple moving average for 7 weeks. And you never fell below it with a candle close. Ever. You never did it, man. You just held at it. And now you're separating. I love that. And I love the price action right now. I mean, lately, right now, the past couple days, we had to have yesterday happen. And we're working on what has to happen now where you hold. And then after this should be, if it holds, should be seeing 45K in time. There was that 4 hour where we were talking about yesterday, the little Gartley, real quick, jumping all over the place. Where it was this, we were talking about 43.7. What was it? 43.7 was the target. Where I think this is still kind of on track for where we should be headed. The 786, just the wave structure. You're on the C to D wave, the larger wave, so it should take you higher. Even if it could reverse there and go to freaking 33K. But either way, I mean, you're thinking there's still some more upside here from where it is. And that would be really nice because then, oh my God, we can say somehow locally there was a higher high than the previous high from March 9th. When's the last time Bitcoin made a higher high? Unironically. It's been since freaking November 10th since we've seen one higher high. You gotta do something. You gotta make a freaking higher high once in your life, dude. One time in 2022. Let's do it, dude. Let's do it, man. So we got 44 minutes till the close, and this is what we got. All right, so let's go to Ethereum. It's Ethereum. So Ethereum's doing some pretty awesome things, outperforming Bitcoin today, big time. And broke a supply line, a very, very important supply line. It's Mr. Rogers, man. Cheers, dude.
Mr. Rogers tipped $112.69. Won't you be my neighbor? Happy St. Patty's Day. 0.04000000ETH.
Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. Leprechaun say yeah! Jigga! Dang, dude. Mr. Rogers, you just got...
Leprechaun say yeah tipped $100. Hadron used.
Yeah, we'll look at Hadron. Hadron to the US dollar coin that was doing something. We looked at it, a few days ago when you requested it. Yeah, so something to do maybe with Hex. I don't know. Oops. Sorry. Knew that was coming. Can we get audio check, like right now, as of right now as I'm speaking, not 30 seconds ago, just so I'm good. But yeah, this is a big deal. I mean, like, you know, oh, it's so rough, dude. Can't make higher highs, but still can't make lower lows. So the price contraction's real, and the supply line's been breached. The 200 simple moving average on the 4 hour has been breached. Nice volume. Confirmation low on the bullish cipher. Bullish cipher is everywhere on the 4 hour across this entire effing market. The worst S coins, they're showing ciphers. Basic attention token, great day today. Started with a 4 hour cipher. I think saying cipher, like putting an A at the end of it, sounds way better, way more fun than cipher. I feel like a nerd saying cipher. This is the argument on the daily, right? Type 2 return of a bullish cipher. No, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. 786 PCZ. One time. Second time. Locally. Third time. Whatever. Like one low, discernible, second low, and divergence Unreal there. It's so real, and this is what we've been talking about. This has been kind of the story of the daily for Ethereum, rejecting the bearish control zone and then confirming that you're rejecting the bearish control zone, and classic bullish divergence at the same time. Wonderful. And look what it's manifesting into. It's actually happening, chat. Something to take note of for the future. If this ever happens on another asset on a significant time scale. Gotta love that. And soon approaching $2,900 to $3,000, major inflection point. Above that, though, talking $4,000. Yeah, above $3,000 is $4,000 real fast. 25% upside if you breach a certain level that is just upon you. Just upon you. Very good. Developments, right? The stage is set for higher prices in crypto. We just, forgive me for being a little skeptical about the effing war and inflation and the equities, you know? But this argument has been here despite all that. And thank God the equities markets are finally, you know, their divergence is maturing, has maturated into a massive new few impulse candle days. And that's great for this argument. That makes this argument stronger now. I feel a little bit more confident seeing this price action, okay? All the bulls defended their critical levels on the index funds. That's awesome, dude, for now. The upside potential, I would think like 4,000 to 4,200, just like 58K for Bitcoin, if these are actually real and they're going to play out and they're not going to fail. Yeah. They could fail, right? I mean, I'm not ever saying I know where it's going. I'm just saying we're identifying stuff that we've identified from years and years ago over and over and over again, and they keep playing out. So it's here again. You'd be like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Dude, it's been in development for 267 days. It's like either take a shot on that or you just wait till it gets to 4K and then start buying at the top, you know? All right, that's your Ethereum. Great stuff, man. Let's go to BNB. That's fine. You know, BNB's okay. It's really not doing much. It still hasn't made a freaking higher high since November. But hey, man, it's still trying to do the one low, second low, third low. It's like descending triangle behavior, but descending triangles can break upward. Look at all the divergence. It's like unreal. It's like triple MACD, triple RSI bullish divergence on the third low, and you're still outside of the downtrend, the channel. Okay, so everything has happened. Everything has happened except a massive impulse up that would melt your face off. That's the only thing left. If the TA is to be respected, there's nothing else that can be done. So go ahead and play out or freaking fail. You know, getting tired of it, dude. 260 plus days here too. Maybe less. No, this is less. This is such an outperformer. We're not even anchoring from those June, July lows. We don't need to. That's what's crazy about it. We're only anchoring from the September low, which is kind of a characteristic that we don't have on Bitcoin or even Ethereum. That's kind of cool on BNB. He's pretty strong too. That's a strong argument, except local lately price action. Okay, so BNB, kind of it looks great for upside, but the upside hasn't happened yet, and it may never happen. That is why it's extremely important to never have expectations when applying traditional technical analysis to a chart. Never expect it to play out, even if you identify the best variables in the world, where there are some charts where it's like, dude, literally nothing else could even make the argument stronger. Nothing. And it can fail. Right? So if you expect something and it goes against you, it's going to trigger negative emotional responses in your mind that will affect your next trades. You can't have that, man, because no expectations every single time. No expectations here. No expectations on Bitcoin, Ethereum, just because they could fail, and they do. But more often than not, they actually play out when all these arguments, when all the variables that present the argument are there. They do play out a lot. So XRP, that you know all about XRP, looks fantastic. Looks like it's gonna moon soon. It's just sitting there today, bullishly engulfed technically yesterday. This thing is, the stage is set. Everything has occurred on this chart except the massive face melting impulse up. That's it. That's where someone's long on this asset and they're waiting to get stopped out, or they're waiting to make a crap load of money. That's it. That's what you're doing on XRP. You're long on this asset because the arguments have presented a bullish, right? Sorry, dude. Like you are long on this because the variables are presenting a bullish argument. Excuse me. Sorry. 3 sips of beer already getting me out there, you know. So back testing old sports at support again. This is it, man. It's like you just wait till $1. Wait till $1.50. Eventually that's coming if the TA is respected. This is the stage is set, chat. So the next thing that happens is TA is respected. That happens next. $1. If the TA is respected, we don't expect it, but we know what it looks like before massive impulses up occur, right? Based on history. XRP, we're good, man. Bullish as F right here. Even if it fails, man, what are you gonna do? Okay, Luna, gotta go to Luna. That has been, you know, farting around, but massive outperformer lately. It's beautiful. You know, it's still though. It's kind of like, though it has been outperforming, there's not been a valid argument for a fresh long lately, right? I mean, you could have talked about maybe something March 8th on the back test, but not right now. I mean, it's like it's high. You'd be buying high. You'd be buying at premium areas. You wouldn't be buying at value areas, 886s, type 2s like XRP, BTC, ETH. Those are value areas. This is premium levels. So you want to buy a fund, it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you. And the downside potential is greater just because we know we're at resistance. We're not at supports. Right? So great though. Awesome stuff. And hey man, at some point you think that this thing's going to 120, 140. Hey, I'm not going to argue with you. I think that'll happen too. I'm just talking about applying the system taught here for a fresh long. It's just not there. There could have been time. You know, there was a Gartley within a Gartley right here. It was there, stayed above the 200 moving average. It was incredible. So anyway, that was those are your bigger coins. I guess we can go to Cardano. Such a scrub, dude. Even though it couldn't just play out, it's just massively underperforming. Bullish engulfing candle yesterday, indecision today. I think it could be rallying to 92 cents soon. Yeah, 92 cents. If the macro continues to do bullish stuff, you know, it keeps playing out and keeps rallying, then Cardano's going to rally too, right? This is the rising tide lifts all ships, as well as sinks them. Okay. So those are your big ones, your big cryptos. Let's look at total real quick. I like totals. Hold on.
I like turtles.
Okay, here it is. This is wonderful. Okay, February 21st. Or February, yeah, February 21st, 2021. What's happening? Well, you've broken and you're attempting a back test. That is incredible price action right now. The past 2 days are incredible. Though there's some more work to do. What's the work? Well, let's break out of the channel first off, but let's make higher freaking high. Just make a higher high than the effing March 9th high. But it's just like, how could you even do this? Is so impressive that the fact that every time it makes some sort of high, it pathetically makes a lower high. I don't know how it can do it. If it does it here, I'm gonna lose my effing mind. How in the world is it not gonna make a higher high than that at this point? It will. One low, second low. That it's really like one low, the second low, but on the second low, there's even confirmation. It's like, hey dog, I hear you like double bottoms, so I'll put a double bottom within a double bottom. Okay, exhibit man. Well, it's time then. Effing time. You're confirming the bottoms in, so let's get some follow through. If you're worth a crap, this is where it happens. Everything's stage is set. Everything's occurred except the massive impulse up. Everything. We're poised, okay, on the cusp, which would be coised or on the pusp. All right. So now we can shift gears to equities. That what a freaking day, man. You know, it's just like, hey, more divergence you had seen since the COVID crash bottom, and it's playing out where that sign of strength getting it back above a critical level a couple days ago turned into a gap up and a back test of a supply line at support. and then closing above the top of the zone of inflection, and then today massive follow through. So in a 3-day period, what is it? What are you up in 3 effing days? 5%. All right, that's not bad for an index fund. Okay, well, I mean, at this point, 200-day moving average is upon you. I mean, you are at your local high from March 3rd, but really the big area to be looking at, if this is real, a real like kind of reversal here, is 45.45. That's going to be huge. Like, it's going to be really telling if we could break that. But at the same time, we're staring at the 786 or the 886. The 886 that could be perfectly. Could you imagine the 886 being tested around $4,700? Wow. Either one of those are kind of the targets here if we're talking about complex wave structures. Yeah, the word said before any of this happened, based on the divergence here, you just can't be surprised if a rally occurs. You can't be. Can't be. And it happened. Someone just bought St. Patrick's Day? What? Who was that? Who was that? Okay, number man. Thank you, number person. Random wallet. The nameless buyer. All right, we got 33 of 40 left. Yeah, that's it, dude. There's plenty, and all the supply at the end of the St. Patrick's Day will be burnt, so it's just seasonal NFT. Okay. Okay. Same thing here. All right, the Dow Jones Industrial, man. All right, the divergence continued to develop. When we thought we were screwed, all hope was lost. Gandalf showed up.
Could we please look on us, please? Been watching since 2018. Love your work.
Have you? Henry Ty? Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. So it's like... thank you, dude. Yeah, I don't know. We'll try to look at one. It's like $20 minimum. Sorry. Like, I feel like a terrible person when I have to say that. What's up, Dow Jones? Thanks, 5, dude. Cheers. So again, above all critical levels of support, you're safe there. The divergence playing out. There's a supply line upon you, just upon you. You haven't touched it. You're probably gonna touch it. You'll touch it tomorrow, like indubitably. Above that's the 200-day simple moving average at 34,950. But who cares? 35K is the target. That's like where you think big air. 35K to 35.6, right? It's just a couple peaks from history. But it's really what we think, man. It's like what we think is like a cipher in development, a dragon, Oh, it's Batson, man. Tipping the Irwin coffee.
Hype in the chat for the Lord of the Dance. 4 leaf beers all around. Cheers y'all. Oh. And spin so one of us can get wrecked.
Okay, I'll do a spin for everyone. All right, this one's for everyone but me. Okay, this is for y'all. Okay, it's St. Patrick's Day. Sorry, patrons drink. Correct. Oh yeah, by the way, if you tip 1669, that is the only variation that has that guy's voice on TTS. There's no other TTS. I have like 100 of them, right? Different variations. Yeah. Thanks, dude. Shout out Irwin Coffee. Amazing coffee, dude. He didn't pay me a dime to say that either. It's just good coffee, all right? So, this is where we are on Dow Jones. Wonderful day today, 1.23%. Nasdaq. Look at this on the Nasdaq, all right? You got this 1 and 2 on the top, 1 and 2, and kind of 3 on the bottom. I think you broke supply line today. Broke supply line, right? Remember what we looked at when we were talking about stagnation of negative momentum. We went back to Bitcoin just before the COVID crash, and it showed the exact same thing, but on the bullish side, right? It showed the massive spike on the move up, and then it kept going up, and you're like, oh man, bearish divergence, and it sold off a little bit, then it rallied one more time to make a slightly higher high with the same levels of positive momentum, and then it crashed. Well, this is the same. It's the inverse. It's like you were showing bullish divergence, you were implying sellers were exhausted. Then you imply that sellers had stagnated, right? Exhaustion into stagnation. Good things can happen, right? On the bullish side or bearish side, So talk about Bitcoin. So you broke some sort of level today, and I think here, I don't think anything else makes sense until 14,171, right? If you get back above 13K, there's not much really stopping you until 14,171. You could very well go test that. And it's not going to be weird, right? We think we could be in this new complex wave structure, C to D wave. Nice, dude. Great day, up 1.3%. Russell 2000, not out of the woods, but it's still fine, dude. Like, look at this. So you're at a supply line. You're kind of in the Dow Jones, same kind of Dow Jones supply line. You're right at it. You're also right at a critical inflection point from February of last year. And it's nice to see that you actually held all this distribution. It didn't matter because the other index funds were too exhausted. I guess this one was too. If you break back above 2,000, we're on to something, a more massive move up. In between 2,000 and 2,300, price action normally is straight up, straight down. So if you get above this one level that you have been failing and failing for the greater part of over a month now, 5 weeks, if you can break it this time, some good things could be in store for the asset. It'll be breaking multiple resistances at the same time if you did. Very nice. Good recovery. Everything's settling down. Let's see how far the divergencies can take us. Okay? Let us see. What just happened? Why does it keep doing that? I'm so confused. What's up, Todd?
Mental hygiene. Never bring the sandwich to a driving competition. Clinking glasses.
Thanks so much, dude, on the golfing education. That's right. Don't bring a sandwich to a driving competition. I don't know, man. I mean, never bring a driver to a driving competition because it could be a car driving or an RV, or not RV, but a golf cart driving competition, right? Because you didn't specify. So really, in actuality, if we're being straight up about this, what kind of driving competition? Golf driving with your driver or driving a car? Okay. Goodness gracious. Hello? Looks like we have a new purchase. NFT purchase. Thank you so much. Who was that, dude? Who was that? Hey, double down, man. Double down. Thank you so much, dude. Much love for the NFT purchase, man. We have 32 left. Plenty to go around. I don't know, though. Crypto Hoarder might get enough drinks in him, and he's going to say, I'm going to buy them all. He was almost threatening that in a PM, DM earlier today, so we'll see. All right? Don't let him drink. If he drinks too much, you might get screwed out of an NFT. All right? So, thank you, Double Down. And everyone else who's bought an NFT. And the tips today. Thank y'all. Let's see here. Let me check my notes. Oh, we got to go to gold. Yeah, it was an okay day. It was okay. I mean, it's like, anything above 1921. Thank God. We fell below it. Yikes. 1921's the September of 2011 high, all-time high. So you got to be above that. We did it. We're above it. We had a good day yesterday, and now we're just hanging out on the new day. It's only been live for a couple hours, 2.5 hours. So you think I identified a 4-hour harmonic? 886. It's all about the 886. Win 886 face tattoo on a type 1 return. Maybe get a type 2. That'd be crazy. Above the 200 moving average on the 4-hour. You are in an uptrend. Don't you dare forget the trend is your friend here. Trend is your friend. And I don't think this is done. If you got a back test of a spring, it could be another trade setup maybe, right? Like the type 2 return could be the September of 2011 back test. Because when you broke it, you have not back tested it. I would think that it would be healthy to back test, to hold it and start rallying again. And that could be an actionable long maybe. And your target's going to be all-time highs. It will be, yeah. It's a momentum harmonic. It's not really a value harmonic. It's like, hey, we see these sometimes when the conditions are great. You develop them and they play out. Atom was a freaking fantastic momentum harmonic. Let me show you, dude. It was the first one. It was this right here. It was like you were in the uptrend, and then you had this you had a very real, undeniable valley, and you could anchor because you could discern it on the daily even, and it showed up, right? It showed up in the uptrend already, prevailing uptrend. and it turned out to hit 44 bucks, almost all-time highs again. And now you're dude, this one's like crazy. All right, you got a full reset, 886, maybe type 2, but it's rallied, and it's like 4-hour falling wedge. You broke out. You're kind of struggling here. It's not having a good day today. No one's gonna argue with that. Trying to get back above 2850, but if you go the daily on Atom, but like, just look at it. This is like unreal. Like, this is psychotic bullish in ways, like potentially bullish, like, because we never have expectations, okay? But you just have to understand, this is an asset that is a massive, unbelievable outperformer in the crypto space, okay? How do we know that? We just look left. Understand, right? Okay, think about it like this. Bitcoin, from its June low, lost 88% of its value. Okay. Ethereum lost 78+% of its value. Okay. Atom, from that same low that we're talking about to its ultimate high, only lost 61.8% of its value. So this was Bitcoin, this was Ethereum, this is Atom. Massively outperforming the macro. Okay. And painting an M shape in this uptrend, which it's not even, you can't even say we're in a down. Yeah, we confirmed a high, but maybe you're just lows, higher lows, higher lows. Wow, consecutive higher lows and a sell wall. Okay, all of a sudden this massive ascending triangle argument's going on, but this is what's crazy about it. Okay, I said all these things. You see this 2650 to 2850. How did I get that? Look left. It was that one all-time high from February and then the high from April. All right, so it's a zone inflection. You just held that. It was equal to the low from February 1st. So you have a left shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. This is like working on becoming your type 2 return.
Sorry, I tipped an odd because I'm a kangaroo. This should be $20 now. Can we look at Honest? Much love and sorry for the mistake.
Nah, dude, don't even apologize, man. It's just something that's a reality. It's like a quality control thing, right? Because people, tip $5, then all of a sudden like 80 requests, and I can't get to all of them. I'm live for 5 hours doing $5 requests, whatever. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'm not even something you got to be sorry for. I'm sorry, dude. Thank you. Okay, so what are you doing? Yeah, we'll look at Harmony. You've sprung. Okay, you sprung, and you're back testing the spring, confirming, reconfirming its support again.
Patreon night. Can't wait. Now I'm just typing words to hear the voice. Good day.
Dude, it's a nice voice. Thank you, B March, for the 1669. I wish that was my voice. Okay. 1669 voice. It was mine. My God, dude, I'd be freaking on. I'd be on the fake news network, right, or something. So thank God I don't have it. You know what I'm saying? Goodness gracious. We got less than 20 minutes to your daily Santa Claus, man. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit the like button, the bell, let's sub. So we're springing. We're back testing the springer. On the back test of a springer, we got the hidden bullish divergence. Oh my God, what a combination of variables that is unbelievably bullish. When that stuff's staring you in the face, it's kind of crazy to not take a shot on this. To not take a shot on Atom doing the things that are hyper bullish. They could fail, but hyper bullish for now. I don't care if you're down 2.5% today. It is of no concern to me until you fall massively below 2654. It is implied that a bullish continuation would occur. So if the TA is respected here, chat, after today, whatever, the lull day, a couple days ago, whatever, this is happening next. That if the TA is respected, Atom goes to $43 next. The upside potential is like 50%, right? From the low, from where you are right now, to when the TA is respected, 54% upside from here. Assuming the markets don't crash, the macro doesn't crash, or we're going into recession, bear markets, 2008 all over again. Assuming that doesn't happen, we're good. We're setting up for extremely high price just to go test the top of the range again. That's it. Okay. I don't know why. I just went on an Atom rant because we were talking about things happening. Why am I? What happened, dude? I just think I just blacked out, you know, went from gold to freaking atom. We're just talking about respect to supports and stuff, and it's one that it's so I can't ignore it. It's like it's in my dreams, dude. Atom's back test and hidden divergence on the daily is in my dreams,
Gala,
dude.
thanks.
Okay.
Love the green stream.
What's up, 1,000 mountains, man? Thanks for the 20 mountains. Yeah, we'll look at Gala. We're going to the Gala, man. We're going to the Gala. Get a date. We're in middle school, dude. Okay, so Silver's doing great stuff. Silver like held that support, that massive support from years ago. Had a good follow through day, and you know, whatever. If you stay above 24.84, you're good. I think you're gonna go test $26 again. I don't know if you'll break it, but if the trend is true, you will break it and eventually go up to minimum $28 to $30. Okay. Nothing's changed, right? This is the exact same argument we've had since like pretty much, I mean, we identified this in December, but then the higher low, oh my God. Then we literally begged for a third higher low and we got it. So it's been pretty good since then, and you know, pulling back because it's silver. It's a $1.5 trillion market cap. It's large farva. I mean, it's still it's a larger market cap than Bitcoin. Even though Bitcoin was threatening it, it could, like, once it got close to threatening silver market cap levels, it crashed and dumped, and we're way away from Bitcoin being the size of silver in market cap. So all's well there. Oh yeah, the commodities, man. I know people get kind of tired of looking at commodities and stuff, but hey, copper, man, copper's good. Back above the 2011 all-time high. That's good news, man. Look, that's great news. You got to be above that. You're back. Copper's back in copper. Okay, it's back above this support resistance, and you know you're gonna be testing the supply line soon again. Hidden divergence. God, look at that daily hidden bullet. Look, the low and then the slightly higher low and the higher levels. That's impending price action, continuation implied. It's already starting to play out. So you think eventually this, if all stays the same, commodities stay bullish, I mean long-term uptrends, mid-term uptrends, that this will pivot and rally to higher highs. Okay? Platinum, you know, it's kind of it's struggling a little bit, but it's okay, man. You know, just make a higher low, your previous lows, everything will work out. You're now just right up against that critical 1,032 to 1,053 resistance support zone. That goes back 2006, 2009 as well, 2006. Yep. So you gotta break this, man. I think you will be fine. So remember, silver fell below its critical support resistance before making a higher low and breaking back above it. I can't really say we are not as nice as silver. No, as copper is. Copper making the hidden divergence is not, as bearish convergence, whatever. So tweezer bottom reversal though, undeniable. So let's see what this can manifest into. Get above 1,053 and everything will be well. Everything's gonna be fine on platinum. This is a long-term hold situation. Okay, got an uptrend. Okay. Palladium, hey, nice bullish and golden candle yesterday, catching some follow through today. A hidden bullish divergence here on just like on copper on Palladium, where you're probably gonna run on up to test 28.56 again, maybe 3,000. That's probably your target here. Okay, continuation to the upside implied. Nice. Nickel, they broke it. It's still broken. Cool. Let's just get US oil out of the way. I mean, it was up 7%. A nice, massive bullish engulfing candle getting back above 100. These are extremely positive things that need to happen on this asset if you want to rally to continue. You're just getting back above levels that, dude, this goes back to freaking 2008. This goes back to 11, 2012, even at one time in 2013. If you get back above those levels, I don't think you'll stop till 110 to 115. You're going to go test those, and who knows at that point. But hidden bullish divergence is already beginning its development, just like copper, just like palladium. There it is. Impending price action, continuation implied. Well, bullish and golden candle on the daily, I think, is a great signal that could very well play out where we attempt a massive rally here. Okay, we knew those eventually gonna happen. You're just pulling back, man. People that FOMO'd in have to get their lives ruined first, okay? And that's what happens, okay? So I think maybe their lives got ruined. They sold, you know, they bought high, they sold low. Okay, now time to pump it, all right? That's that whole Bogdanov thing people talk about, right? Okay, wheat futures, close to a piercing line. You know, you bearish engulfing yesterday, you gapped down, you rallied. I don't think he pierced through half of it, about half. Don't know if we can call that a piercing line reversal, but you know, this thing, man. Well, there was a time to reasonably identify consolidation structures and momentum shifting structures and think, hey, there could be action. At this point, what am I supposed to do as an analyst? We exceeded all-time highs on a gap up, and we've like dumped hard since then, filled a couple gaps, and now you're just chopping around. There's nothing I can do. I can't try to forecast an asset that literally went berserk after we looked at this and said, oh, if we look at this chart, this implies that we're probably going up next. You know, probabilities are we'd probably go up next. But, you know, it went insane. Exceeded, like, quintupled the measured move of the structure. And now you're pulling back, and there's not enough data for me to, like, actually make a discernible analysis or forecast for where this might be going. I think you'll eventually attempt to rally. You know, it always ends with rallies for the most part, where, yeah, maybe they do this, and they pull back, and they have 50% drawdowns, then they rally, they make like lower highs, same highs, or the higher highs, and then they crash and still over on the confirmation high, right? I don't think you haven't had a confirmation high yet. You just had a reaction high, I guess. Okay, that's wheat, and then you got corn. Good God, corn just can't. Is it bull flagging? Is freaking corn bull flagging right now? Oh God! Add a pattern completion zone. That's showing you the trend you're in. Type in the chat for corn. I can't wait till Bitcoin looks like corn on the chart again. But yeah, this is looking like high and tight bull flag stuff in development. Hidden bullish divergence will be literally undeniable at some point, because it's like you'd have to fall below 620 to invalidate hidden bullish divergence. I mean, corn looks like it might be getting ready for a test of the all-time high, or at least the peak from 2008 or 11, excuse me, June 2011 at 800. Nice stuff, dude. Wow, corn, baby. Coffee, still below the levels it needs to be above. Nice harami yesterday, but just back testing support resistance as resistance, and you're not above that yet. So, orange juice futures, dude, again, orange juice looks great. It's like setting up for higher prices. Too much accumulation. I think you're probably going to 168 eventually. Just keep making these higher lows. Stay above the 200-day moving average. Hidden bullish divergence. Everything will play out. You'll go higher. Nice. Live cattle futures, meh, it's okay. Steaks, this is the steak chart, okay? You want to go out and not get wrecked on steaks, then try to go to restaurants when we're not hitting multi-year highs and back testing old multi-year highs as support. This stays true and holds long enough. You're going up to like much higher levels. Yikes. Go for anyone going out to eat. Okay, cotton futures. Wait till we get our hands on you. Wait till we make it to where you can't even afford underwear anymore or clothing. Pump it, dude. Massive uptrend, pivoting, bullish convergence, showing your first level of positive memo. Yesterday we identified, now the second on higher prices, 1.72% up. Nice cotton, dude. Soybean futures, man. Wow, it was dumping and then it was pumping, and it's bullish engulfing today. Wow, I can't even, it's just mate, dude. So economists are thinking that we're screwed, you know, on food, and there's going to be like a massive famine in Africa and South America, and it's going to definitely bleed over into Europe, and we're going to have issues even in the developed Western, you know, first world countries. So if those economists are right in their forecasting and projections, you could see something absolutely insane happen right on these charts. You know, you didn't hit all-time highs from September 2012. Were we experiencing famine in 2012? I don't think so. These could go higher, and you might not be able to believe it right now because they're at the levels where they normally react. It's reacted, but it's not selling off for real. Okay. Anyway, man, I'm trying to waste everyone's time, dude. Hey, what we say about natural gas? I'll see you at $6 on the way, dude. On the way. It's what we say, dude. What we say about natural gas. It is an outperformer, outperforming everything. Commodities have a bad day, doesn't matter. Natural gas just sits there. Okay, when commodities have a good day, what happens? You pump. You must have the highest highs since early February. Yeah, and this will keep going. You're going to $6, man. $6 in time on natural gas. Get wrecked. Bears and people trying to, you know, have energy to warm their homes in the winter. So rice futures has massively failed to break out. It was a big deal, dude. Above that level, rice was going to go berserk. It couldn't do it. So now it's starting to sell off, and we know below $15.98, $16. There could be some implications technically that could take you down to much lower levels. So what a run though. What a run it's been on. All this accumulations. It reminds me of orange juice, but you just can't break this pesky $16 resistance that has been regarded countless times in history. But if you broke it, this is the stuff that happens above that level for real. Pump it dump. Okay. Anyway, so those are I think we're like across the market. Let's look at the U.S. dollar that's been causing problems for everyone. Hey, thank God, man. It's, right, we'll look at the. Here it is, man. Let's go, dude. The crab pattern, type 2 return, double top and you are overbought in the uptrend. That's what that signifies. Hitting a supply line when you're up sloping, overbought in an uptrend. So hopefully see you at 97, and maybe we break that finally. This has just been a long extended uptrend, been going on since May of last year. What's it gotta take for this thing to pull back? Yeah, good question. We got 6 minutes, 30 seconds till your daily candle close. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit the like button, the bell, the sub, as we now have gone across the market, circling back to Bitcoin. Yes, the Bitcoin. Here it is. Power minutes. All right, so maybe it's time to get to these requests. There's just a few of them, right? Oh, dude, I think Rarebull's website's like down. What just happened? Dude, look at this. I don't know if I want to show anything, but can someone tell me if the Rarebull website's literally down, dude? Wow. Dude, Rarebull's like effing down. Someone back me up. Wait, oh, there it is. I think we're back now. That's so weird. What? Wardrobe malfunction, I guess, man. Okay. What was the first request? It was Hadron. I never can't say yeah. Hadron. Well, it failed. It failed to break that resistance, right? There's just such little data here. I mean, it's tough, man. I mean, what was once resistance is resistance again, but you've sold off and you're now trying to confirm a bottom, and maybe there's divergence. It looks like there's extreme divergence attempting to develop here on the MACD histogram from one low to the pretty much equal low. It is the equal low with inexistent negative momentum. So you could be working on a potential double bottom here, but you're not at the value areas at all. This thing hit a 161.8. So to me, it's like, I don't care like what asset it is. If I look at something like this that's doing this, and again, because it's Hadron or something, it could just rally here and go berserk. But come on, man, if I'm looking at something like this, it played out. All right, well, now it's painting where we know where there's value. We know what makes more sense. Probably around an area where there's an actual support from history near the pattern completion zone of a massive M shape, right? I mean, this would make the most sense. Like, if you want to play the market, you would wait for it to come down here. If you want to maybe get played by the market, you just enter now, right? I mean, you know, congrats, good luck. Hopefully it runs and you become a trillionaire on this thing, because it's just going to randomly moon. But, you know, I just think there's better value areas at more strategic supports than where you are now. That's it. That's your Hadron, dude. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna get another. Should I get another beer, or is this it, man?
Uptrend confirmed on NXC.
What's up, Captain Hindsight, man? Thank you, dude, for the 2022 repeating, of course. Kind of, not really. Thank you, dude. Okay, yeah. All right. Might as well. We got some requests, so I have it. My upstairs fridge right here. It's like right around this corner. Stocks. So hold on a sec. Right. All right, we did it. I'm back. Yeah, folly. Completely forgot to pin the link. Stupid. How do people even get there? There you go. Okay, there's your Hadron. So now we'll look at Harmony Coin. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I see the M shape, man. I see the M shape, dude. Let's go daily. Check it out, man. So, you know, we got our levels on this one. It's not one to actively update and stuff. I mean, there is very real bullish divergence. Yes. Very real divergence. You're working on one time, no one knows. Maybe the second time, everyone does know. Yep, maybe on the second low, we rally. But until we get above, I think, 15 cents, I don't really like it. I don't think it sticks out as anything impressive compared to other assets that exist out there with opportunity. It's just whatever. Who cares? It's one of thousands of coins. I'm looking for the ones that are telling me exactly what I want to know right now at those levels. Many of them exist. This one's just not. And guess what? If Bitcoin rallies, this is going to rally too. So don't be coming back being like, dude, you were wrong about one coin, Harmony Coin. Dude, it went up so much, like literally everything else would too. So I'm just looking for the, you know, the assets sitting at critical supports, undeniably, with the edge, with the structures, with everything I want. I don't think this really has it that much. You could probably try to get away. You could probably say it's sharking from this low. Is it sharking? Not even. It's like 108% retrace on the shark. The pattern completion zone's 113, which is down at like 10 cents. You got close. So maybe it's a type 2 on a shark or something. Jesus chimes, we got a new day upon us. So yeah, maybe it plays out like everything else would, okay? So it's not special. It's just a trash loser coin that is gonna rise because Bitcoin and everything else does too. Congratulations on your coin. Yeah, there's more upside on it probably because Bitcoin, probably because Ethereum, probably because everything else. Okay, sorry. Thank you. There it is, chat. A new day. Wow, what a fantastic close. Gotta love it, man. Bitcoin didn't do anything today. Good. Actually, it did plenty of things. It successfully back tested the daily candle high close from January 8th of 2021. First time ever. It is now support again. So it is time to engulf this candle if you're worth 2 craps, which we would think you are worth 2 craps. When you make a low, then you make a confirmation low, and then locally, you really confirm that there's accumulation. So it is time to engulf and run to much higher levels. That's what I would think, man. If the index funds are okay again, they're not just going to collapse, which good, we're far away from collapsing. We're just separating from the supports we desperately needed to be above. That's great. Keep that up. Bitcoin's going to 45K again, and that's when we know there's a 70% chance of a bullish breakout. Yep. Boom. And another one, man. And another one. Who was it this time, dude? Jacob T in the house, man. Thanks so much, Jacob T. Jesus chimes. Remember, these are like $208 each, right? So when one sells, you can't be mad that I'm playing Jesus chimes every time, dude, because that's like a big deal, man. Imagine someone tipping $200 on Stream Elements. It would be the same friggin' thing. It is the same thing. So thank you, Jacob T, and everyone who's purchased these NFTs. It's support the channel in a very fun, unique way, right? Okay, so that was like, we're just going to Bitcoin to look at it because it's your local on the 8th. And Ethereum, confirmed breakout and backtest of the old supply line of the downtrend you've been in. I think that's great, man. I mean, 2,900 to 3,000 is upon you. If you break that 2,900 to 3,000, I think the upside potential takes you to $4,000, $3,950 to $4,000. Yeah. It's the cipher. It's the type 2 return. It's the bullish divergence locally. That's real. That's undeniable. Okay. So The stage is set. I mean, like, the stage has been pretty much set for higher prices, but again, the reluctance because of the macro conditions are so terrible. If the TA is respected, we go massively higher. That's it. Yeah, so let's go to let's go check out those other requests, which the next one was Gala. Okay. Whoops. Oh my god, dude, I can't even type. Somehow holding on, dude. It's doing it, man. Right, the harmonic, the other harmonic, which this harmonic gives you the type 1, the type 2 of the massive harmonic. And we're just like, I don't know if it's gonna, this demand line, it doesn't look like, when we last time we looked, we're like, I don't know if it's gonna hold, man. It freaking held. Look at this bullish engulfing candle 2 days ago. And it's still valid. Talking about it doesn't get more monkey-esque than this. You're just skating along a demand line that goes back to November and it's not been broken yet or violated. Man, I hope it holds, because if it does hold, you're going to 36 cents next. 36 cents from here. What kind of upside is that if it held? I don't know if it'll hold, but if it did, you're talking about 61% upside on this asset. That's it, dude. I mean, don't get mad at me if this thing doesn't hold up, but it is holding for now, and it's trying to type 2. And if it does hold, then it rallies 60+% from here to a 36-cent target. That's your Gala. The next one was Next Gen Energy. Nice day today. Good. God, I don't know, man. I guess don't come here. What a beast. Wow, what a cipher. What a shark, man. What a shark, dude. Dang. Where was this request? At the bottom, because I swear to gosh, man, I'd have been all over this. 88, 90% retrace, right? Look, there it is. But look, you know what this reminds me? This is like Adam. This is like Adam in certain ways. Look, the left shoulder, then the head at the PCZ, and the right shoulder. Momentum shifted and blast off, and you've just been chopping around. And from here, probably your targets 619 to 635 here. It's a momentum harmonic, right? Just showing up in the dead middle of a freaking uptrend. Wonderful. No bearish divergence at all. Bullish engulfing candle today. Yeah, you're probably going to 619, 635. If you ever broke that, though, you just anchor from your high to the low to get those. So above all-time highs, 648 is 724, and then the 1618 is 820 after that. So that's how you would target for price discovery, which this thing is super strong. And remember, it's energy, right? It says energy, but it says metals, minerals. Well, what we know about commodities doesn't matter which one. You're in an uptrend, a long-term uptrend. The macro is good for this, so I wouldn't be surprised to see 635, 648 again, and then 724, and then maybe 820 after that. Yeah, man, this is solid stuff, man. But a little like off the lower risk areas, right? Like, dang, man, if we could have just had, maybe we saw that day on February 24th, we could have been on to something, M shape with Momo shift. Those are great. That's a great combo right there, and just like undeniable. Man, God, just the more I look at it, the better it was, right? Where it's just, look at that undeniable classic Class A bullish divergence at the pattern completion zone, man. That's psycho good. Psycho good. There's your last request of the stream so far. I've been live for 1 hour, 7 minutes, so it might just be one of those meh, Hey, as a streamer, no expectations, right? About life or anything. Just like no No expectations in trading because, you know, it could be like, we're getting drunk and partying, and it's just a normal stream, you know. It's Thursday. I don't know why people keep talking about ApeCoin, dude. Like, what? Oh, so I guess we can, like, I don't know, like, what do I do with my hands now? You know, we've gone across the markets, we've got to their requests. Bitcoin's just hanging out. It's not going to pump. It seldom does when I'm live. And it's just down $100 on the day, the new day. So there you have it, man. Your basic attention token. Wow, can you? I can't believe it. Showed all that divergence, and it reversed. And look what it's doing now. It's hitting this critical area. The daily candle close all the way back from January of 2018. That's what you're butting up against. If you ever break that on a 1 and a 2, which you could be, if you break that, upside potential on basic attention token from the breakout is 57%. The stage is set for, I mean, it already was set. Now it's like it's playing out, and once it breaks one more resistance, man, 60% upside. It's incredible. This is what dreams are made of, but, you know. We're talking about no trades right now, dude. Actually, no, go check my Twitter, dude. Actually, right now is my Twitter. Okay. Me. This is me. When there are a bunch of good-looking trade setups on altcoins, this is me looking at a bunch of Beanie Babies because they all, wow, there's so much opportunity, such a homogenous market. Which Beanie Baby do I buy, man? Great question. Probst has dibs on Claude the crab.
EGLD/used and is the BTC okay?
Like, dude, I don't understand how anyone could be like, no trades right now. No trades right now. It's like, dude, it's been 267 days these patterns and structures have developed. This is literally the only time that makes the most sense to be taking longs on assets, waiting for them to play out or fail. Because we don't know, but we know we're at areas that are actionable for longs all over this market. All over it, dude. Oh, yeah, EGLD, sure, dude. Looked at this yesterday. It's the same thing, right? It's like, yeah, maybe M shape. It's the 886. It's the maybe type 2 return, the confirmation low. You know, can't really launch. It's down 1.42% on the new day. It's hanging out, man. Like, you think it should be fine in time, but all it has to do is make a higher low than 130 and it will be okay. But for now, yeah, it's pulling back. As Bitcoin pulls back, well, 0.28%, this thing's down 1.5%. Yikes. I don't know, there's a candle high close from March 10th that you can't breach. If you ever breach that, you'll probably go to $200. That's it. You're at areas where there's value, it's value perceived area. You lost 88% of your value, and you're trying to confirm that the bottom's in right now. That's what you're trying to do. That's it. Get it? Understand what's happening? Man, yeah, there's just like opportunity. I mean, it's like, I'd say opportunity. I would say like there's a bunch of assets hitting their levels, their pattern completion zones, and type 2s.
If Bitcoin pumps, where do you see Crow used going?
So Brian, higher, of course, but we looked at that one yesterday. Crypto Hoarder himself, he requested it, and it's like, yeah, I mean, if Bitcoin actually like played out or something, which, you know, we don't know. I would say 50 cents would be a very, very reasonable target. 50 cents. If it failed, if you fall below 36 cents, this time, I don't think you're stopping until 25 cents. Okay, this could still be in a massive like correction that needs to go down to 23 cents. Reminds me of Sol a little bit. But, same time, if you stay above 36 cents and you hold it and you confirm that you're holding it, you're staying above that 200-day moving average. You're going to test that supply line at 42 cents. But again, if Bitcoin actually is bullish, right? If it's actually bullish, then we're talking 50 cent target. Then after that, 64 cent target. There you go, Brian, man. But be careful below 36 cents. Danger, danger. That's it. Yeah, Matt Damon coin. We love Matt Damon coin, I guess. Because it's not because it's Crow. It's because Matt Damon did. We gotta look somewhere, man. So you got True, TRUU, that well, I mean, said, you know, we looked at this a few days ago, and it was like, well, it's doing literally everything you could ever dream of at the lowest risk areas of all time, right? It was a falling wedge pattern, all the divergence, and now it's broken out. It literally confirmed the breakout yesterday, 2 days ago, and yesterday it confirmed the back test of the breakout, and today some follow through on what? Highest level of volume you had seen since December 25th, Christmas Day. Yikes. That's good. I think the target's still 25, 27 cents here on a falling wedge confirmed breakout. True. Moon soon still, I don't know. Yep, still good. Maker had a good day too yesterday. Held support, man. What was that support? It wasn't a joke, dude. It was going back to January 2018. Look how you've held. We identified it holding it. Bullish engulfing, dude. It sprung and it back tested the spring that it engulfed again. That's a break, hook, and go. And follow through. And now you're above the top of the zone. That's crazy good, man. It's that high from January 2021. So yeah, you're one time, two times, like massive double bottom. The upside potential is, it's like insane. I was about to say berserk, but it could go berserk if it stays with this level long enough. I mean, you could be going to like 84% upside on this asset. I mean, if it's going to actually, you know, hold the bottom of the trading range and run to the top of the trading range, that's crazy. That's a lot. That's unbelievable, life-changing upside on this asset. It holds, and it's trying to. It's literally trying to confirm one time, two times, three times that it's holding. So all you need is follow through here, which you may never get, but still, either way. It will be a creek jump. How we jumping across the creek like that? We already jumped across the creek and back tested the creek. And if you adjust even if you adjust, it doesn't matter. No matter what way you look at a supply line here, you are jumping across an effing creek on Maker. That's it, dude. You are. It's the dragon, too, in this situation. It's, you know, the head, foot, hump, second foot, spine. Maybe you're working on the tail now. I wouldn't be surprised at all. No, there's no bearish divergence. How do you show bearish divergence when you're double bottoming at a bottom? Like, you can't show bearish divergence when you're bottoming out. You haven't even, like, you just started. You can't even see it barely, the rally. No, there's no bearish divergence. That's crazy. No. Oh, new NFT sale. What's up, dude? Who was that? Who was you? Thank you so much. Bunch of numbers. Jesus chimes for the, well, can't really see it. There it is. Bunch of numbers, man. I'm gonna chat it. Thanks so much. Response trade. We got 30 left. 30 NFTs left, man. Oh man. Dead chat. So yeah, a lot of assets out there showing arguments for upside. Despite what happens, there's still arguments for upside. No, I almost always chart before I stream. Almost always. No, Crypto Hoarder's at a pub right now, drinking. He's out. Packed pub. We're in here looking at charts, dude. I'm going to look at something that's so unreal, like for upside potential, though it may never happen because it's an S coin. This is SNX. I don't know. It's trash, dude. It's literally like no one cares what their product does. It's not helping the world. They're not doing anything for anyone. They don't make money. No one cares. But if we're looking at an asset on a chart, a financial instrument to make money, this is incredible. I mean, this thing is at a 90% retrace, 88% retrace from the major low to the high. You've exceeded it. You're at a 95% retrace. I love 95% retrace. It's fine. Well, I love like when all these certain things happen at that level. The massive shark, the type 2 return, the falling wedge, the divergence, the triple divergence, at where a critical support has held once and twice. Dude, the upside on this is probably 744 again. SNX, man. This is setting up for extremely higher prices. Like a lot of these scrubs. But this one's good, man. This one's like, wow. All you gotta do is break the supply line. But what a beautiful falling wedge, right? Undeniable. This is what you're looking for, man. Dreams are made on stuff like this at these levels. So low risk. Nah, Hex didn't lose 88% of its value from its October 2020 low. No, they look nothing alike. One of these days, the environment for streaming will be more fun. I don't know. It's just kind of, I don't know. It's just like a normal stream. Like nothing's even different besides there's green. Okay. Well, I guess I'm just leaving. So, appreciate everyone coming by. Happy St. Patrick's Day. You know, enjoy it. And I'll just leave y'all to it, you know. So until next time, respect the TA.